everyone, and today I am discussing side effects. Now, this is a definite conversational technique in the community, or so I've noticed. I kind of have built a community around me. Today we're talking side effects. Now, this kind of started with the beginning of an idea because of a tweet that I had read from another epilepsy educator called Brain Ablaze. I've discussed them before. Check them out. Follow them on Twitter. They are awesome. And it goes, there are very frank conversations about side effects and about little things. And of course, the silly questions like, so what if you drop a pill when you're taking your epilepsy medications? And what do you do? Well, usually I say a few choice words. I have been trying to quit swearing so much. It was actually part of my Lenten promise this year. I am going to not swear throughout the 40 days of Lent. Keep in mind, and this is still not okay. But this is the year in which there were COVID isolations. And yeah, even my own mother will say something like, well, it's not a curfew. It's care for you. It's not, this is all about your health. And yeah, I understand that. But also, I have spent the better part of my life being someone who's not exactly a homebody. So anyway, that coupled with the stress and wanting to make sure everyone's okay. Oof, yeah. This was not a good time to give up swearing. Maybe I'll go for something simple next time. And I know that the Lent is all about being challenged. This is the whole concept. You are challenged just as Jesus was on the mountain, etc., etc., etc. But at the same time, so anyway, back to what do you do if you drop a pill? Do you do the 5-second rule? There's really no such thing. Or do you toss it away and grab a new one? Well, this is my anti-seizure medication. I can tell you that is $30 a pill. There is no way in Hades that I am throwing away something that cost my insurance company $1,000 a month because, oops-a-daisy, I dropped it on the floor when I was getting out. There are worse things in life than a dirty pill. You may quote me on that. Get anyway. But what have been my least favorite medication issues? Well, there was Topamax, which is less than affectionately referred to as Dopamax for, well, it can kind of turn you into a wee bit of a dope for a while. But on the other hand, then you have the lack of appetite in 15% of patients and that weird taste that it gives to carbonated beverages. Oh, sorry. And so that was And of course, Depakote was being extremely sick and also experiencing hair loss, which is why now I have trouble going to the beauty shop and will put it off for months on end, and I don't want to get more than a certain amount cut off, because it led to rather disastrous side effects for a lady. And it's only, and when I stopped taking it, and when I really I stopped taking it because of the fact that it started making me really, really sick. But, you know, there had been attempts to cover up the baldness and attempts to cover up this thing and that thing, and just not fun. So your vanity can suffer, and it's okay to have vanity. It's okay to want to look good even when you're feeling like a complete disaster, even when you're feeling kind of yucky. It's okay, you know, do your hair, slap on a little bit of mascara, do whatever you can to feel good and look good, even if it's just for yourself. Many people may acquire issues with their dentition and the enamel on their teeth, so among other things. And sometimes the medications can interact with other things, or you can find that you're feeling kind of grotesque because of outside stimuli made worse by the medication, or that medication just isn't for you. Another medication that tends to mess with a lot of people is Keppra, which has been less than affectionately called Hulk in a bottle. You know, you start out as a generally easygoing, nice person. You know, you just do. And suddenly the cat barfs, or the sink makes a weird sound, and suddenly you are, I am so angry. I don't know why I'm angry, but I'm angry. The trouble is, I'm always angry. It also caused a rash, so. Honestly, I need this. Vimpat, the one I'm on, has been the only medication thus far that hasn't caused some form of allergic reaction and has actually stopped my seizures, so. But I have medical news. Now, I have talked with a friend who is a pharmaceutical rep. I occasionally collect some people from all walks of life, and he told me that there is a new anti-seizure drug being tested that is actually a nasal spray. So be on the lookout for that in the next couple of years. I think there's actually one on the market, but I'm not entirely sure, but I will check. So anyway, pharmaceutical news. You heard it here first. Or whatever. And when it comes down to feeling a bit ooky or realizing that there's some weird thing going on, like the enamel on your teeth goes weird and you're not as sparkly and shiny as you would want to look, or your teeth get more soft, you know, which is difficult when you have a condition that can cause you to grind your teeth. Or, you know, Christmas of 2015, for example, I had a seizure and I fell down the stairs and broke my jaw, and also injured myself just enough that it caused an abscess that was found a few months later. And coupled with that and the injuries and the grinding, I needed to have my jaw repaired and put back in place. And I had to have 6 teeth removed. So now I'm looking for veneers and trying to see if my insurance company will put out the cashola to do veneers, because I use every toothpaste on the planet, every single whitening aid, and I can still not get them where I want them. So maybe just doing veneers and maybe helping that along, and maybe helping me with certain things like eating something really, really cold might help. And just for vanity's sake, let's be honest. But anyway, so ladies and gents, it's okay to be a bit vain. It's okay if your medications cause some less than lovely physical thingamabobbers, and to be annoyed that you are trying to keep... It's okay to be annoyed because you are trying to keep abreast of a million different, well, I need to take care of this, or I need to get rid of this. And it is okay to want to look good. It's also okay to be frustrated when it feels like you are in the middle of a losing battle. And it's also okay if you need to throw up your hands for a while and just be like, okay, I'm upset, I'm angry, because I just want to live my life, and these things keep happening, these physical things, these emotional things. So just know that it's okay to be frustrated, and it is okay to even be angry because your medications aren't really helping your mood, or they really give you quite the angry affect. And it is okay if you just want to, I don't know, slap on some lipstick and some mascara and, feel pretty, or whatever. Honestly, whatever gender you are, if you want to feel pretty, go ahead and do whatever you have to do to feel pretty. And you are loved, and I will do another video perhaps with the list of these are side effects I've noticed. But it sounds so complainty and so, here I'm living my life and I'm feeling good, and I am in the middle of this project over here, and I am actually enjoying myself for the first time in my life, and I'm liking myself and my attitude. So why am I sitting here complaining because I am upset because this medication is causing me to grow extreme hair, or to my skin to break out? Well, you know what? That's okay too. Changes can be upsetting, especially physical changes that you're having a difficult time keeping ahead of. So, have a Kvetch and take good care. Have a Kvetch if you need it. Kvetch away. And do whatever you gotta do, and know that you're loved no matter what, even if you're feeling a bit kvetchy. And love yourselves and enjoy, and just be gentle. It's okay. You're loved.